He knows his sport, bringing you that heat and that fire. All right, I want to talk about Mikey Garcia will be demolished by Errol Spence, part 6. That's right. I'm going to keep running it back to you guys. I'm going to keep running it back to you fools. I'm going to keep running it back to you because you guys need to get it through your thick skulls. Errol Spence is the truth. This is the man down guy. This is strap season guy. He is going to trounce Mikey Garcia. Everything is in his favor. He's bigger. He's stronger. He's faster. He is the bigger guy. And coming into that fight March 16th, I'm looking at their training camps and I'm seeing the way Mikey Garcia is training. First of all, Mikey Garcia has already lost up here. Not here, but he's lost here. Let me tell you why. He has the heart. I'll give him that. Because anytime, you got balls like King Kong and you want to go up against the lion and the alpha male of the division, hats off to him. See, that's the thing. Cats don't understand. I give this guy props because he's willing to do what no other scaredy pants 147 pounder, with the exception of Terrence Bud Crawford, who is the other dog in the 147 pound division, is willing to do. That's go up against Errol Spence and fight the truth. So he gets credit for that. But here's my thing. He's out of his league, And then on top of that, the guy himself, yeah, he got skills. Yeah, he's fundamentally sound. Yeah, he can do things and he can go toe to toe, with probably some of the best of them in the business. But it's people that's in the 135 pound division, people that's in the 140 pound division. That's where he's at. That's where it's what you call stay in your lane and stay in your place. Those are the levels that he belongs on. Those are the weight classes he should be doing that stuff. Guys like Lipinets or guys like Lomachenko, those are the types of cats that he needs to be fighting. Realistically, if he was fighting Lomachenko, that fight right there, I would have Mikey Garcia hands down winning that fight because he would be what Errol Spence is to him in this fight. That's the equivalent of what Mikey Garcia would be to Lomachenko. That's why Mikey Garcia would win that fight because he would be the bigger guy. He would be inflicting the punishment. And on top of that, he would have the skill set that could offset and be the equalizer to anything that Lomachenko's doing. And that's how I want you guys to look at it. This fight right here is equivalent to what Mikey Garcia would be to Lomachenko. This is what Errol Spence is to Mikey Garcia. You got a bigger guy who's really good, who's excellent with punch placement. And see, that's the knock on Errol Spence. That's what people don't understand. Errol Spence knows how to place his punches, man. The guy's really good in that regard. The man knows when to punch. He doesn't waste his punches. And when he throws his punches, he throws it with mean intentions. This is why Mikey Garcia does not stand a chance. Because you're fighting a guy who's very accurate in his punching. And then the other thing that I don't understand when people keep saying Errol Spence doesn't have head movement. Errol Spence, he's not a great boxer. Have you guys been watching this guy's fight to see what this guy does? This guy always keeps himself within distance. Do you know how hard that is? Do you know how much skills that takes for a boxer / puncher to keep themselves within distance, to close the ring off, to cut the ring off, and to be able to have the excellent and technical punch placement that this man has? That means you guys don't know nothing about boxing. When people want to sit here and say that Errol Spence is flat-footed, Errol Spence is not flat-footed. If you guys really go and watch his fights, you'll see what I'm talking about. This guy right here, he just likes to rip at your body. His mindset that has been taught from, when he was very little was, hey, work the body, work the body, work the body. You've heard this guy talk when he's been interviewed before in the past. He's grown up knowing that in order to do damage and to do harm to a fighter, you got to work the body. Anyone that knows boxing, that's been around boxing, and has been watching it for a period of time knows what I'm talking about. It starts with the jab and it starts with working the body. Those are the two fundamentals in boxing. That's fundamental 101, boxing 101 at its best. You want to establish your jab and you want to work that body. Errol Spence does both. Not only does he establish his jab and he uses it, he's not one of those guys that's going to sit here and triple and quadruple his jab. That's not how he fights. But he's going to throw enough jabs to pretty much, take over the fight. He's going to, throw enough jabs so that he can stay in control of the fight. But really, his work is bodies, work the body. He's all about tripling up the body shots, quadrupling up the body shots. I don't blame him for having that mindset because he has the power to rip that body and break it down. You rip a fighter's body up enough, you will systematically break them down. As a matter of fact, body shots hurt more than head shots. I'm going to say that again. Body shots hurt more than headshots, especially if they're being placed accurately and they're being placed with mean intentions. This guy, when he hits you, every hit means something. Every hit is felt. Go ask the Chris Algieri's of the world. Go ask the, Van Heathen, or however you say his name, Chris Van Heerden. I don't know. You guys could correct me on that. Go ask Lamont Peterson, go ask Ocampo, go ask, a lot of these other fighters that Errol Spence has fought, man. Go ask, Sean Porter in sparring. Go ask Adrian Broner. Go ask Floyd Mayweather in sparring. Adrian Broner, all of these guys that he has fought, every time that he's fought these guys, man, his placement with his shots, they say a lot. Go ask Kell Brook. He's the biggest and most recent example of that, of how you can go the distance with somebody, you can work their body, and you can systematically break them down. This is why I don't want Mikey Garcia fighting the likes of Errol Spence, because I want him to get out of there. My prediction is get him out of there in 5 rounds. Make it competitive from round 1, round 2, round 3, then round 4. That's when you see the scales are going to start sliding on Spence's favor, because Garcia is going to start feeling those shots and he's going to realize, man, I'm out of my weight class and I'm out of my league. And then Spence is going to start taking over. And then by round 5, I got him getting him out of there. But if the fight lasts longer than that, we're talking about more damage, more bodily harm, more head trauma that's going to be exposed by a guy like Mikey Garcia. We're talking about this is a career-ending fight for this man. This is why he should not step into the square circle with the likes of Errol Spence. Because when you fight Errol Spence, if you listen to all of these people that have previously fought him, the Lamont Petersons of the world, the Chris Algieri's of the world, the Kell Brooks of the world, these guys are not the same, man. Go look at them. They are destroyed. They are damaged. They are not the same fighters anymore. Mentally, they're not having the same output, and they're not doing what they need to be doing in the ring, because Errol Spence got these guys having head trauma and piss and blood. This is what's going to happen to Mikey Garcia come March 16. It's going to be man down. It's going to be strap season. It's going to be flatline. It's going to be Hulk smash. That's what it's going to be. This guy's going to get destroyed. I know folks don't want to hear that, man, but you going up against not only the Lion, you going against the alpha male of that division, man. I don't get it. He should have listened to his dad. He should have listened to his brother / trainer. Now all of a sudden they want to come out and say, oh, every time we see footage of Errol Spence, we're more convinced. We could see more now. I don't want to get a big head, but we can see more now how we're going to win the fight. Get out of here, man. You were the same guy, Robert Garcia, not too long ago, that was convincing Mikey Garcia, hey, man, this is a beast. This is an animal. We should not be fighting this dude. You were trying to convince him, trying to talk him off the ledge with your dad. Now all of a sudden you're going to sit here and say, oh, we see something? No, it's because Mikey made it very clear he wants that fight. And like I said, hats off to him for striving for greatness. And you guys had no choice at that point because he had tunnel vision. That's what he wanted. Oh, I see something. Please. If folks like Andre Ward, folks like Floyd Mayweather, and some of the other, biggest guys in boxing don't see something, how you see something? So you better than Floyd Mayweather? You better than Andre Ward, Mikey Garcia? Get out of here with that nonsense. Comment on the comment section below like my page, share it with others, and let me know what you guys think. Does Mikey Garcia have a chance against Errol Spence? I don't think he does. I think Errol Spence is going to get his ass out of there in 5 rounds. This is He Knows His Sport. Checking out.